Hi, how are you doing? My name is Rohit and I'll be breaking down the 55th match of this year's IPL, which saw the Mumbai Indians taking on the Sunrisers Hyderabad in the Wankhede Stadium in Mumbai. And Mumbai Indians win this match by 7 wickets. And honestly, they were in control from the very start. They win the toss, elect to bowl, putting Pat Cummins and the Sunrisers Hyderabad into bat. And again, they were in control from the start. Yes, Sunrisers Hyderabad goes at 10s in the power play, but it didn't really feel like a very fluent 10 runs and over. There were places where it felt like SRH could have lost wickets in bunches, and especially with Travis Head, he got very lucky very often. Plenty of inside edges that somehow didn't hit the stumps. Sometimes balls that either barely don't make the hit the bat or just completely beat him and don't carry to the keeper. Make of it what you will, he somehow just didn't get out until he eventually did. But because of that, the entire power play for SRH did not feel fluid at all. Abhishek Sharma was struggling from ball one. He was at less than run a ball. And then Jasprit Bumrah ends his stay at the crease in the 6th over. And Hardik Pandya finally realized that Jasprit Bumrah can be used everywhere. Bumrah is not just the, okay, let's repair something that's screwed up in the power play, or hey, I need a wicket in the middle overs, let me give it to him. Jasprit Bumrah is a bowler that you can use everywhere. You just have to realize when and where you think you need him the most. Mumbai seems to think that they need him the most at the death, which I get. Mumbai has been objectively one of the worst death bowling teams this entire year. However, that does not mean he is solely a death bowling specialist. You can bowl him in the power play. You can bowl him in the middle. Bumrah was used in the power play for 2 overs today, and he was very, very economical. He got a wicket and only gave up 9 runs in a period where batters just try to completely just take bowlers out the game. And with that said, given the fact that Hyderabad scored around 60 in the power play and Bumrah only gave up 9 in 2 overs, that means in the other 4, the other bowlers cannot really do much. And one of the more unfortunate players for Mumbai today was the debutant Anshul Kamboj, who kept beating Travis Head, getting him to make those inside edges, getting him to not really middle the ball, but somehow the ball just wouldn't hit the stumps. And the one time Kamboj gets the ball to hit the stumps, it's a no ball. So Travis Head does not get out. He gets yet another life. And from there, it just unraveled for him. Sometimes that's just how it goes. But with that said, after the power play, it was just Piyush Chawla and Hardik Pandya, both of whom got 3 wickets each, continuing to take wickets at regular intervals for the Mumbai Indians, really limiting what the SRH batters could do. And if it wasn't for Pat Cummins at the back end, 35 from 17, SRH would probably not even gone to around 150. And 173 is not a good total to defend at the Wankhede, let alone a Wankhede where there's a lot of dew. And there was a lot of dew in this match, especially in the second innings. But what Wankhede has to offer is swing in the power play. That ball will move in crazy directions. And it was on display. Just in the first 3 overs, 4 overs of the match, when Mumbai was chasing there, so when Mumbai is trying to chase down this 173 that SRH put up, SRH already gave up 18 in extras, whereas Mumbai only scored 32, meaning 14 of those 32 was what came off of Mumbai's bats. Everything else was just extras, buys, leg buys, wides. SRH's bowlers were consistently beating Mumbai's batters, but somehow either the ball just wouldn't hit the stumps or somehow it evades the keeper and then goes to the boundary. The Mumbai batters were just absolutely just bamboozled. They had no idea what they were looking at. They were just standing there like, wait, whoa, what are we doing? I'm right here. The ball's going in a completely different direction. I have no idea what's going on. And it felt like even the keeper didn't know what was going on. A lot of those buys and leg buys could have been avoided, but the ball would beat the batter and beat the keeper and somehow also not hit the stumps. It was wild. And SRH lost this match when they only took 3 wickets in the power play when it was swinging like crazy. Which is, again, insane to say, but after the power play was done, there's no swing left in the pitch, nothing really for the bowlers to exploit, and once Suryakumar Yadav and Tilak Verma got set after the early collapse for the Mumbai Indians, it was game over. There was nothing on offer for the one spinner that SRH employed, and there was really nothing on offer in general after that first 6 overs. And Suryakumar Yadav goes on to score a brilliant 102 from 51 at a strike rate of 200. Tilak Verma chips in, playing a very stabilizing 37 from 32. And Mumbai wins relatively comfortably. SRH takes a massive blow to their net run rate. Not as massive as the one Lucknow took yesterday, which means SRH is still in 4th. And now we have an interesting showdown between LSG and SRH on Tuesday to see who moves up to 14 points. Unfortunately for Mumbai, they're pretty much done. There's no realistic way for them to actually make the playoffs. There's just too little games left, and they just have too many points. They're just too many points behind. But again, this kind of just shows that this is what Mumbai could have done, but they were just far too inconsistent and far too reliant on just Jasprit Bumrah in terms of their bowling. So that's pretty much it. SRH has a lot of thinking to do because this was objectively a poor performance throughout. Aside from how they bowled in the power play, there wasn't anything that SRH did today that you could take away from this game as a positive. If you are part of the SRH camp, if you're an SRH supporter, if you're affiliated with the Sunrisers Hyderabad in any way, aside from the power play bowling, there truly wasn't anything of note to take away from this game. So you really have to think, okay, where are we going wrong with our approach? Are we being a little too aggressive? Are we not understanding the match situation? Because these questions will come up again and again, especially as the playoff race intensifies, because this was a perfect opportunity for the Sunrisers Hyderabad to get a leg up, to move into that 3rd spot ahead of CSK and really give them a really solid chance of making the playoffs and giving them more margin for error. But now, they don't have that margin for error. They have to win out to just guarantee that they make it, because CSK is at 12 and also LSG is at 12, meaning all 3 of these teams, CSK, LSG, and SRH, all can get up to 18. However, with KKR and RR already at 16 points each, that realistically only leaves 2 playoff spots between 3 teams. And so there really is no margin for error for SRH, especially after their net run rate got completely tanked today. So this is a really pressure situation, and now it's time to see how SRH responds. With that, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll be back for the next one. Have a good one.